Guys, Casey here with Wellbeing Connections, and I'm excited to come to you and talk all things nature with our Huddle summary for today. So let me share my screen as we hop in to get started. As we begin today, I invite you to visualize a time when you were outdoors that brought you joy. Maybe this time includes feeling calm and relaxed, or happy and excited. What was that outdoor positive experience? As we continue today, maybe you want to refer to this positive experience throughout and find ways that we can replicate that. Or maybe you're looking for ways that we can build or grow that nature, that outdoors time into your well being, how it looks today. So, did you know that 58% of US adults spend 30 or minutes or more outside each day? And 33% of adults in the US spend an hour or more outside each day. So check in with yourself. Where do you fall from that general perspective of the adults in the United States? Time spent outside is something that varies greatly depending on our each day and week or even our months based upon a number of factors. Some of those factors include weather, resources, maybe even our income with having flexibility in our day-to-day routines or schedules. What else impacts your ability to spend time outside? Spending time outside it sounds simple on the surface, but as we dig a little bit deeper, it allows us to explore the various ways it connects and benefits our overall health and well being. So, today, as we talk about the benefits, we're going to focus less on the specifics of activities such as the benefits of running over the benefits of exploring and hiking, but really just different ways that we can spend time outdoors and the associated benefits. So, when we spend time outdoors, some of the benefits that we'll receive is an overall reduction in our stress levels. May notice a boost in our mental cognition and memory, and our overall well being can be improved. Now, these benefits that we receive from spending time in nature are dependent upon not being connected to an electronic device. Now, they're not dependent on doing a specific activity except not having screens around. So, when we think about these benefits, spending time outdoors does have a minimum threshold for us to meet to receive these benefits. It also has an upper limit, which is where we no longer see the benefits increase based upon the amount of time that we spend. So, the minimum amount of time needed to receive the benefits of an improved stress levels, mental clarity, and overall health and well being would be 20 minutes per day or about 140 minutes per week. Again, this could be sitting on a park bench, this could be going on a walk, playing with your kids at a park. It's not activity specific. Now, maximum benefits for spending time outside were seen around that 200 to 300 minutes per week. This looks like 3.5 to 5 hours, or roughly that 28 to 42 minutes per day. So, again, depending on how you like to tease that out. On average, 30 minutes a day, we don't see too many more benefits. Additionally, we may notice differences in our benefits based upon where we are spending time outside. So, a couple categories of the where we can spend time outside is just the general outdoors. This might be going on a general walk, spending time in our backyards, just kind of exploring and being outside. Additionally, we may notice benefits by spending time at a park or a nature reserve. When we spend time in these places, we are able to engage our senses at a different level. For example, we engage our sense of sight by noticing patterns between the leaves and the trees and the nature surrounding us. We might be able to engage our sense of touch by feeling a bumpy stick, finding a smooth rock, maybe even noticing soft sand. We can engage our sense of sound or hearing by noticing what sounds nature has provided, whether it's the wind or an animal, or even if there's water nearby. And another sense that we engage is our sense of smell. We may notice a smell associated with the beach or a park, or maybe we notice our favorite tree is in bloom as we walk in our neighborhood. Now, our sense of taste may or may not be engaged as we are exploring these various nature environments, but maybe we have some taste associated with those activities, such as that cool drink of water after we've completed a hike, or maybe it's a favorite snack as you're exploring your community. Another category of places for us to spend time in nature is the wilderness. And when we think about that wilderness, it's really diving deep into that secluded environment where we can really unplug and help our brain reset. So there's various ways for us to spend time in nature, and it's very dependent upon your unique situation. But some things for you to consider are what tools and resources are needed for you to do that. One might be having appropriate clothing. What we need for spending time outdoors in January and February in the Midwest looks a lot different than what you need in July and August. It would be challenging to go on a hike in your high heels. So prepare accordingly to where you're spending time outside. If you're going for a leisure walk in your backyard just to feel the feel the grass and feel the cool ground, maybe you don't need anything. We want to enjoy that barefoot. So tailor your outdoor time to your unique situation. As much as you can, try not to complicate it. So, as we're going here, I want you to think about what that ideal relationship with nature looks like. How would you describe that relationship? How might taking time to spend time in nature, how might prioritizing that impact each day or your overall week? What might you want to experience as you build this habit of spending time in nature? What might you like to do as you explore various ways to spend time in nature? For example, for me personally, I very much so enjoy walking my dog. And I'll say that twofold. I love walking my dog with myself for some alone time, but I also love taking our dog out on a family walk as we take the time to explore our neighborhood a little bit more. With two young kids, it challenges us to slow down and see the wonder in the stick or the worm or the butterfly that we notice on our walk. Other ways that you might enjoy spending time or that I enjoy spending time could be exploring a park or going on a hike, whether that's changing your scenery, getting a little bit more secluded, or even finding ways to explore water. How does water change the benefits that you receive from spending time in nature? So, as you're continuing to reflect and explore the various ways you can add nature into your rhythms and routines, I invite you to get curious and think about what's one thing you might want to try as you explore adding nature or growing the nature component of your well-being routine. As you're reflecting on that, I want you to think about what tools or support or additional resources you might need to be successful with that. And then visualize, what does success look like? If it's taking a walk on your lunch break, is that every day? Is that one day a week? What does that specifically look like? And then after you've kind of gotten that ideal plan or action step written down, I challenge you to make it even more specific. So instead of just writing, going on a walk on my lunch break, maybe say, I would like to walk for 10 minutes on my lunch break 3 times a week. So we can get super specific so we know, oh, yes, I can measure this, I can notice the improvements, or here's what benefits are associated with it. And then we have that place of starting, but also jumping off of where to go next. So I'm going to pop back on my screen back up and just share a couple of resources with you. If you are local here in the Sioux Falls area, there's a wonderful resource on the Sioux Falls Parks website that has all of the parks listed in the Sioux Falls metro area, which is a great resource if you like to explore different areas or want to know where to go to change up your scenery. And additionally, if you have any questions about Wellbeing Connections or services, you can visit our website at wellbeingconnections.org or feel free to scan the QR code here now. Thanks for joining me. All the best.